Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel today. If you enjoyed this review, please drop a like and please subscribe down below. I appreciate all the support from everybody. Interesting box in front of us, as you can see by the title, probably why you clicked on the video. We have another collaboration with Billie Eilish, and she's got her unique logo right there with the shoulder slanted figure, Nike Air at the bottom of that, in this kind of yellowish cream box. It's hard to stop it once it starts. And it is a Nike Air Force 1 SP. This is a low. It does not say that. It's a Sequoia. So not much of a colorway. Men's size 12. And retail was not posted on the side, but these were $140 US. And then on the inside, you do get that kind of gridded pattern Billie Eilish paper. And this particular pair released on December 14th of 2022 for $140 US. And this is what we are looking at today. Before I bring it up and show you guys the details, these also released alongside another colorway, which was a tannish mushroom color. You will see those. I will have them for a video as well. But let's get into this one here. So this, to me, is a dope looking Air Force One. I like what she chose to do here. I did shoot a video on the high top pair that she got. If you want to watch that review I shot on the channel, check that out. Those had straps all over them. I was not a fan. I did not like what they did with that high. I personally did not keep them. I did not like them at all. And this is not based on, whether I like her music or not. I'm not trying to be biased. This is based on the shoe, the design, how I feel about the sneaker, not the person behind it. So these right here, I really, really like. I think they did a really nice job with these. I like how they cut up the patchwork and kind of changed things around, how they mixed the materials and did the overlaid stitching that kind of contrasted so it pops out to the eye. You can kind of see what stitching is blending and what stitching is popping out. I like how they did that, just the little details around. So if we look, it's a triple Sequoia colorway. You have a little bit of a backpack canvas lining above the rubber midsole, which is really unique. I've never seen a lining like that go along the midsole and kind of frame it. Your Sequoia midsole has that same stitching going across to kind of just blend in. There is your outsole, which does have a speckle pattern at the bottom. You're not looking at dirt or dust or anything like that. I haven't worn these. This is actually part of the outsole. And it cuts off right here, but you can see that goes all the way around to the toe box, and that's where we will start. The toe box has that contrasted zigzag stitching going around, and then you have a box gridded stitching that forms more of a diamond instead of a square because it's slanted at a diagonal. And your patch here, and here, so these overlay patchings you're seeing are all a suede material. Meanwhile, underneath where my finger is going across through this area, this is all a canvas backpack material. So once again, I like how they mix this canvas and the suede patching. There is no mix of leather on here, which I think is a pretty nice touch. And there is your swoosh blending in, going across here in suede. Air on the bottom here in Sequoia. I don't know if I pointed that out, but you can see how the stitching is cut. There, some pieces do flap a little bit, so you'll have a little kind of give there, and you have a little bit of give over here at the toe box. So there are some spots that will have it kind of protruding out a little bit and like a little bit of a fray. But I think these look overall good. The colors, the fact that they kept it one color on both pairs, makes the patching kind of blend in, but also look wild, so it doesn't look, it's not overdone. I think it's very subtle, but also very unique. There is your suede backed tab by the ankle and heel area with the Sequoia Nike Air stitching. And if we go back to the toe box, you can see we have the Billie Eilish logo right there on the lace dubray that she created for these. And I think it's a solid color. I'm not quite sure how to describe it. I guess like a brownish obsidian. It does have a gloss reflective because it is a metallic. It's not rubber or anything like that. Your Sequoia laces are the only ones you get in here, which have a clear tip in that green style. Going up the tongue is a canvas material, which actually gets a little bit of contrasted stitching in some parts. And your tag up top is a dark Sequoia with a Nike Air Force One underneath. I know that's really hard to read, but that's just what happens when the color is just all the same. And your insole, I believe, is different on both shoes, so I will have to grab the other one. You have Billie Eilish with Nike right there with a unique textured pattern insole. And grabbing the other pair, it is actually the same Billie Eilish x Nike collaboration. And as you can see, it almost looks like styrofoam, but it's not. It feels like it's like a rubbery cork, but it's not cork. Like Anybody who's been in the sneakers for a while understands like the cork material that they've used like on LeBron 10 hazelnuts and some of the dunks. But this, it's hard to describe what that is. It's a nice feeling insole and it's different. It's unique. That's the best way I'm going to describe it right now. But the details are mainly the same on all the shoes. Crazy cut patching across in that canvas and suede. I think it's a solid buy if you're a fan of Air Forces. Honestly, like I said, you don't have to like the person behind the shoe. You know, sometimes Kanye throws me off and I'm not the biggest fan of him. But some shoes, like the 700 V3s, I like. You know, Billie Eilish, I don't listen to her music. I'm not a fan of her music. But that doesn't mean this design isn't dope. So I think this is really a solid Air Force One if you want to buy them. I would add them to the collection soon. I can see these probably going up over time. I don't know which one would do better over time if you're looking for investment advice. I'm not going to do that. But I think the Sequoia is my favorite. Some people like the tan more. I like the Sequoia. But other than that, let me know what you think of this collaboration down below. I will try to answer back to everybody. Get some conversation going in the comments. I thank you all for the support. I hope you stick around. I have more content coming shortly, and I hope everybody has a great day. All right, bye.